Hi Aries, I'm Brenda and I'm here again today to bring you your weekly angel tarot card reading for the week of November the 30th to December the 7th. I can't believe I'm saying December already. It's happening and coming upon us so very quickly at this time. I want to thank all of you for tuning into my channel and for all the subscribers coming in every day, leaving me wonderful, kind, and positive comments along the way. And for all the people booking private readings with me, you truly are a blessing to me. My celebration gift to you this season is if you go to my website, www.brendatarot, spelled Taro.info, you will notice that my prices have been discounted by 25%. This is my gift to you for the month of November and the month of December. We start our week today, Aries, on Monday, with an Earth card, the Queen of Earth. Earth cards are about the material part of our life and how we bring that abundance into our life. And often it has to do with, with our jobs, our professions, and our places of employment. This one is telling me, the Queen of Earth, that you're going to have to be a little more thoughtful and creative and warm and sensible, which you probably are anyway. But this Queen of Earth is demonstrating that today. You need to make time for those around you and take a sensible approach with these people when you do approach them. Deal with any challenges too at the beginning of the week in a kind and understanding manner. On Tuesday, my friend, you've been given a water card and you have been given the Ace of Water. Aces are the beginnings of things, as you know, and the water cards are my favorite because they have to do with relationships, and often they have to do with romantic relationships and intimate relationships. This one is telling me that some of you are actually doing that, falling in love. And others who are already in love and in an intimate relationship, it's going to be the resurgence of that love again. Perhaps there have been some issues in that relationship and you've been working on challenging issues in that relationship. Know now that you're going to have that resurgence of that lovely relationship coming back into you. For some of you, you're going to be experiencing a spiritual growth and enhanced intuition coming into you. Now, for others, you're thinking of moving to a new home. On Wednesday, crowning your week, my friends, you've been given the Renewal card. The Renewal card is all about the end of a project, or you're at a crossroads right now in your life. And some of you really are on the threshold of making an important change. It could have to do with legal issues, my friend, but know that those legal issues will be resolved favorably. Also, for those that are writing exams right now, know that those exams will be successful. They're going to go well. Now, they're showing me that some of you are going to be making a landmark decision about a career or job change. Okay? What are they telling me? They're telling me that you're going to be moving in a new direction. That's what renewal means, okay? And it's going to be a new beginning for some of you. On Thursday, my friend, you've been given the Seven of Water. Again, you've got a water card here. So it's telling me that some of you are being faced with a complex decision right now, and you need to do your research, okay? And look at what's going on in the background right now, because if you don't, they refer to this as not a good decision because it's going to be a complex one. So you need to do your research and make sure that you have checked everything out, crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's, okay? And also they're telling me that you've been procrastinating to do this, to make this decision. So just do your research and it'll all fall in line, my friend. On Friday, you've been given the Queen of Fire. Fire has to do with self-development, represents our ideas. This is telling me that now some of you are able to stretch your wings. You've been dealing with these issues long enough, and you don't need to underestimate yourself, okay? Assert your independence and your own creativity. That's what this Queen of Fire is all about. It's telling you that you need to be confident and warm and intelligent and graceful when you deal with this situation. But you're going to be able to stretch your wings and fly with it. Don't underestimate yourself. You're capable of it. Here's that card I don't like. As you guys know, ego. I am not crazy about this card. Ego. Ego is all about the feeling of being entrapped, entrapment. It's all about false sense of entrapment, though. It's when we go out and we try to heal ourselves and make ourselves feel better by doing things, whether it's escapism in substance, whether it's escaping in shopping, whether it's escapism in getting ourselves into debt, but we do, whether it's overeating, whether we're doing things that are really not good for our well-being. What happens with the ego is the ego makes us do things it's a bandage fix, okay? That's what I want to tell you. It's a bandage fix. It's negative and fear-based thoughts that lead us to do this when the ego steps forward. And often we're afraid to face the truth or take personal responsibility for any situations that are happening to us at that time that we don't like, that often lead us to dependency or excessive debt. And what we're trying to do is hide that the emotional void. We're trying to fill the emotional void when people go out and do that with the ego. So this is a cautionary card. It is a heads up card. Do not let your ego take precedence here, okay? Deal with the issue at hand. Deal with that emotional void you're trying to fill, all right? Not with substance, not with escapism, and not with getting yourself into debt. Oh, it's nice to go out and shop and give ourselves a good feeling. It's a shot in the arm. It's wonderful. But it's a very short fix, my friend. So please, please, please think of the ego, step back and say, why am I wanting to do this? What really deep down inside is bothering me here today? And I need to deal with that and pay attention to that and focus on that issue and deal with it at hand, and then I won't be tempted to let the ego step forward. On Sunday, the end of the week, you've been given the Awakening card. The Awakening card is all about looking at things from a different perspective, okay? All about you taking a different approach to a certain situation that you're dealing with right now in your life. Often it refers to a standstill, a temporary standstill that's going to happen to you. And just keep in mind, it's important to be yourself right now, okay? Because the power lies within yourself. Rethink your strategy, okay? This standstill that you're dealing with, some of you, is only temporary right now, okay? If you just take a look at things in a different perspective and take a different approach to these situations, it'll work out. At the end of the week, I did incorporate that one oracle card, and I chose the daily or inspirational oracle card. And the one I chose, rather, my guides chose for me, is the Notice the Signs. This is all about knowing that you're never alone, that often you'll find feathers and coins and signs that are being dropped in front of you. And what that is confirmation that you're receiving signs from heaven. And often it has to do with our past relatives, our past loved ones. They send us messages, and the divine and our angels send us messages to tell us that we're not alone, and that when we feel we're down and out, when we feel sadness and grief, that all of a sudden we see money in front of us, or we see feathers in front of us, or we see butterflies in front of us, or we see doves sitting on our windowsills. Those are all beautiful divine messages being sent to you to let you know, my friend, you are never, ever truly alone, and to trust that. I want to thank you again for tuning into my channel, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a wonderful, optimistic week, Aries, to look forward to. I leave you again with another quote, and the quote I chose today is, "Never be afraid to raise your voice for honesty and truth and compassion against injustice and lying and greed." If people all over the world would do this, it would change our earth. See you again next week, and know that I continue, Aries, to stand in the circle of light for you, my friend.